I don't even know why I'm emotional, but I am sitting in a beautiful park in Japan, in Shinjuku. It is 144 acres. I'm gonna put the name on the screen so I don't butcher it by saying it. And I've like explored the whole thing. I mean, a lot of it, at least. It's very large. The weather's gorgeous. And I was like, I'm just gonna sit. And I've passed a million benches, right? But like, I came to this section, which is called the Mother and Child Woods. And as I walked into this section of the park, I was like, I felt a little something. And I'm very sensitive to like feelings and pings and downloads, especially when I try to be aware, like genuinely aware of them. As I walked into this section of the park, I was like, oh, it's something special. I didn't know, but I just felt it. And I passed one bench and then I saw this one, and it just like, the way the sun hit it, I was just like, I'm gonna sit for a while and just like think about life and contemplate and just like try and work through some shit, right? So I'm sitting here for a minute, and a sweet older Japanese man walks over and he says, can I talk to you? And I have to tell you, Justin in New York City would have been like, no, I have to go. I would have been so nervous. There's something about Japan that feels so calming, and I'll get to there in a second. I said, sure. So he sits down. He like is in a beautiful suit with a backpack on. I'm like, I am not in danger. And we're chatting, and he basically says he used to come to this park when he was a kid, and he hasn't been here in 10 years. And now he's 72, and today's the first time he's been back here. And I was like, wow, and how is it? And are you enjoying yourself? And is it everything you thought it would be? But he asked me, he said if like, he could ask me a question. So I was waiting for him, you know, to drive the conversation. And pretty early on, he said, do you come to this park often? I said, no, it's my very first time. And he said, oh, and what's your mother country? I said, the US. He said, oh, the US. What do you think of Japan? And I really wanted to be like very honest with my answer. So I took a moment and I said, there is a sense of community here. It all feels like one, and it's very clean. There's a large sense of community, and it's so clean. And he, you know, he agreed, he concurred, hi. And he went on to talk about the US and how amazing it seems from the outside. He didn't say from the outside, but obviously this was a view from the outside. And that America is so great. And then he said, why are you so great? And I said, wow, in what way? And he said, politically, economically, like the US is so great. And people from the US